G'day everyone, welcome back to Nat's Knackers Yard. I'm Nat, this is my Knackers Yard. I have Roo, the dragster, who seems to be sorting himself out now. We've obviously got Sting, the amazing bike that he is, but we've got a new stablemate. And we have a 2009 Aprilia. What is it again? It's a Shiver. Shiver 750. So I've already named him. His name is Phoenix. Shiver Phoenix. I know it's shit, but right. Let's see if we can get a noise. The engine kill switch wasn't on. So I've got indicators at work. Rear brake that works. It sounds quite rattly. Not quite sure what that is yet. It sounds quite rattly. I'm not quite sure what that is yet. I don't know if that's cam chain rattle. I don't know. I need to do some research this evening. So the story behind this bike, and it's the most chatty seller that I've ever had, I think. Can get rid of him. Story was the guy bought it. He was intending to take it to Romania with him. He is Romanian, and then basically found out how much he was going to get stung for import tax now that the UK is no longer in the EU. And he's passing it on. He's only had it month, so he doesn't know a lot about it. It has been dropped. It's debatable whether or not it's a Cat A. It doesn't show it on the V5, but I mean, it has been dropped because the brake lever is bent, if nothing else. So it has gone, and that was spun as well. So yeah, I think it's actually been, I say dropped, I think it's fallen on both sides, because on this side I've got a lid of a, but it's going to be a London bike. There's no lock for the rear seat, it's just a pull. At the moment there is a bit of a dog mess attempt at sorting the blow on the back that hasn't actually worked because it's still blowing, but so be it. The issue that I've got, or the two issues, immediate issues on this little project, are, let me get you back in the saddle. Right, the two more obvious ones are, one, it cuts out as you pull away, which is just strange, and I haven't quite worked out why as yet. I think it's fuel injected rather than carburetted, so that's me completely out of my safety zone. So if I play, it may well even just be dodgy fuel in it, but we shall see. I'll give it a swill out with the tank off. Not now, because today is early evening, and I need to have my dinner. So that side of it concerns me. The other bit that is a concern is I have never been on a bike that notches quite so. I don't even know if you're going to pick this up, but I mean, that is one a hell of a notch. It does concern me. I mean, it's probably just the bearings, but I've never done it before. But that's why we do these things. But yeah, it's going to need new head bearings, because that is, and it's clear. It's clear. So yeah, that's going to take some thinking about. But most importantly, it is a Ulez 2009 bike, and it's nice and comfy, nice and high, with good visibility. So it ticks the boxes I want it ticked for my commute bike, and fundamentally it's going to end up being a commute bike. It's even got a little luggage rack thing. Yeah. What it also has, that I have to say confuses me, is a code. Because if I try and start it without, I haven't tried to start it without actually, no, I get nothing at all. So if I put the code in, I'm going to trust you here not to give away the incredibly complex code. And it sparks into life. Now, I've literally just read that this has 3 modes on it. It has a sports mode, a touring mode, and a wet mode. Now I think that's what that S is. But I don't know how to change it. No. Don't want full menu, don't really want a trip computer. Got the little mode switch there, which would suggest that I need to dig out, I need to search out the manual for this, I think, and just try and work it out. Everything else works fine. It's got heated grips, which look crap because they're a bit shitty, but yeah, it's got aftermarket levers, which I don't like, but they serve a purpose. It starts, it just cuts out now. It may be something as daft, I can't put it on that stand because it's going to fall off. It may be something as daft as an immobiliser in the key. It feels like it should have something in it, or indeed it might have something in it. I do wonder if, because there's nothing in it, that's why you need to put the code. Let's have a look. Right, I'll take you back in a second. Right, done my dinner. Did a little bit. Oh, excuse me. Did a little bit of reading, and I think I'm going through this palaver because the key isn't programmed to it. So that means either this key is faulty, or that little rattly circly bit in the middle is faulty. Now I don't know if there's a battery in that. I'll have to continue digging through the manual, but that would explain that. What I'm also trying to work out is how on earth you flip between these modes. I'm not sure. I've got the manual on my other phone, on my main phone. I'm just trying to dig through it. Right, so 10 and 11, engine start, starter button / mapping selection. So nowhere near as snatchy now on touring. Rattling with the clutch out, dip the clutch, sounds better. Right, okay, so a little bit of pissing around later. That's really quite rattly now. Right, so things to look up. Mapping that key, because the key isn't mapped because it needs the code on the hands on the side from each side. How do I do that? Didn't know. At least I've worked out how to change the modes. The previous dude didn't know how to do that. Right, getting there. What do I need to look up tonight then? Right, how to map a key. It does concern me that that's rattling. Yeah, how to map a key. How to get the service light off. Because I do wonder if that is part of the cut-off. I don't know. That'll do me for now. Yeah, and I'll tag on another one on this. See you in a bit.